As she reached for the doorknob, she suddenly stopped and turned again to her mother. She had one more question.
But how does the story end? You're up on the mountain, but how do you get back down?
Grace's mother calmly replied.
Let me walk with you so I can finish my story.
She led Grace out the door and quickly grabbed a few things from the shelf before following her daughter.
With my strength restored, I knew it was time to complete my journey and walk down the other side of the mountain. But night was falling fast, and I couldn't see my way. The sun was setting beautifully upon the horizon, and the dark was closing in so quickly that I didn't even know where my next step would lead me. It was then that I felt and heard a buzzing in my ears like a small engine. And then, not even 5 inches from my nose, flew a colorful little hummingbird. Its wings moved in an intricate and infinite pattern. The sun was setting right behind the hummingbird, and as though capturing the light from the dying sun, its belly began to glow. Lit up like a blazing torch, the hummingbird raised its beak, signaling me to follow. The walk down the mountain wasn't easy, especially after already coming so far. But every time I felt as if I couldn't take another step, the hummingbird's belly would shine brighter, leading me forward. So it will be with you, my child, my love. You will see the sun setting and come to the place where you feel you cannot take another step in your own strength. At that point, you must decide to fully trust and follow your guide. That will be the very moment when grace will give you new strength and lead you all the way to the destination.
Grace and her mother reached Grace's school. Kids were pouring in from all directions. Grace didn't seem nervous anymore. She tried to let go of her mom's hand, but her mother didn't allow her. She knelt down to Grace's eye level and finished her story.
Upon reaching the end of my journey, I was shocked to find the fox and the bighorn waiting for me. The hummingbird joined them, and together they turned toward the morning sun. I realized that where I thought my journey had ended, it actually had just begun. So it will be with you, my child. This story is why we named you Grace. Grace doesn't end. It never ends. It just goes on and on. It is time for your journey now, and I love you very much.
They hugged. Before Grace could run off, her mother opened her backpack and placed something inside.
Here, don't open this until you get into class, okay?
Okay. I love you.
Grace's mother watched her daughter disappear into the crowd and then turned for home. Grace walked confidently into her classroom. She said hello to her new teacher and chose the first seat in the front row. She remembered what her mom had said, opened her backpack, and reached inside. She pulled out an old tattered leather bag. She opened it up and pulled out 3 wooden figurines from inside. It was the fox, the bighorn, and the hummingbird. Grace sat them down one by one on her desk.
Hey, those are cool. My name is Melody. What are those?
Grace looked at her and said,
My name is Grace. Do you want to hear a story?